Welcome to Rochester. Who gets the nod here to start off the playoffs? Let's have a look at our starters and scratches presented by Illinois Bone and Joint Institute. Illinois Bone and Joint Institute. Move better, live better. Visit IBJI.com. Yes, Dmitrij Jaskin on the left side. Ty Ratty, 31 goals on the year on the right. The veteran Keith the Coin in the middle. On defense, Taylor Chorney and Joel Edmondson. And the best goalie in the American Hockey League, Jake Allen, the nod in net. Scratches tonight, Henrik Odegaard, Doug Janik, Yanni Hakanpää, David Shields, Brett Ponich, Derek Nesbitt, Eric Castengay, Eric Catalyst, Jake Chelios, and Alexander Bolduc.
The All-State goaltender matchup, All-State, Chicago's own good hands. Jake Allen will make his fourth playoff start. As a rookie, he appeared in 3 games with the Fury River, and he gets the call for the Wolves. Andrei Makarov will make his pro debut in the postseason for Rochester. He literally was the savior coming in March on a recall from Fort Wayne to the ECHL when the team was in a slide. And Makarov, the first netminder to play the puck, trying to swing it up the wall, knocked down by Ty Ratty. 31 goals or 31 goals, I beg your pardon, for Ratty. That shared the AHL Rookie League and was 4th overall.
Good omen. They got by the 15-second mark. And they throw the puck to the side of the net. Not so much shooting on net. They're looking for that man to drive on the far side to find them. And that's a placement of the puck that they have obviously seen maybe something, but they've done it a few times this game.
The defense have been pretty active. That was Pesic up in the last run. Fresh on the ice. Crawford, a tip, they score. Joe Armia gives Rochester a 1-0 lead.
Always very important to score the first goal, especially in the first game of the playoffs. And this is a redirected. Allen has no chance on the wrist shot from the point by Crawford is pretty high, actually. But Armia is well out, and he gets a piece of it. Jake didn't like it right away. He thought it was a high stick. Hard to see in that area. But what a drop of the puck. It went immediately down right at Jake and between his legs off the ice.
So Joe Armia missed the last 4 Rochester games. He was in bed with illness, and that led to rumors that he didn't want to play in North America, that he wanted to go back to Finland.
Yeah.
But he gets the opening playoff goal for Rochester after having 7 in the regular season. And the Amerks lead at 1-0.
Able to find those areas to be available or to take the puck himself. So a nice challenge that was.
Verone carries in, led the Amerks with 61 points. Delore will jam it back deep. It caroms around to Verone. Verone looking to the point. A wrister by Ruido, and turning it away, Jake Allen. That was through some traffic in front.
There's Larson just getting by at the last second.
Larson has it now, carries behind the net. Centering pass, blasted wide by Armia out in front. They go to Delore. A wrister, he scores. Two shots, the Amerks lead 2-0, 1 for 3 in the power play.
You can't give them all these opportunities in the early going, and you pay the price when that is the situation. Not that I like the call. I think it was a terrible call, but there's the wrister, again, traffic. And this time it's Mark Cundari, actually, who's up a little higher. He skates through as the puck is being released. It's not the man in front. He is not screening at all. It's Mark Cundari, and there was a little look there I could see. After that puck went in, if you're going to get in front of the shot, get in front of it. Put themselves in a bit of trouble there.
Rink wide for Davies. 20 to go in the power play as Davies works to the corner. Harper off his stick to Regner. Uses the skate. Now over it controls to Canoni. Canoni back across Regner. Winds, fires, a rebound. They score! It just kept climbing, and the Wolves climb within 1. 3 shots in the power play, and it pays off.
Well, that is a huge goal for many reasons. One, getting some confidence in yourself when trailing 2-0 here in this building, but getting the power play and some puck movement. Canoni with it, right back to the point. That's a nice play by him. Everybody moving and shifting over to the one side. He spots Regner. This shot had some heat on it. I'm not sure if the carom off the goaltender hit McKenzie and then back in the net. Tough to see there on the replay, but doesn't matter. He's back in it.
Wait for the announcement that maybe Davies out in front. Again, he scored goals in 4 straight games to close out the regular season. A career-high goal-scoring streak for Mike Davies. John Anderson not happy.
Well, let's have a look. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. This is not tiddlywinks we're playing here. This is hockey.
Playoff
Guys,
hockey.
It is. Guy's got his head down. He's not. His back's not up against the boards. This is a good hit. I mean, what are you looking at?
Wolves are looking at their 4th penalty kill, and we're just a minute and a half into the second period.
I just don't like referees dictating games. It's a playoffs. Let them play. Serious injury, serious hit, absolutely. But come on.
This is the first AHL playoff game for both teams, but if you were going to use the NHL as a benchmark, they're allowing the players to be much more physical.
Sure. This first period was very physical. Some great hits. That's what it's all about. That's Tyler Shack's game, too. And that's what they need from him.
Carried in by Luke Adams. Center pass, he scores! Luke Adams had 16 power play goals during the regular season. His first of the postseason, a power play goal.
Now, this is very fluky and very disappointing. There's Adam moving down the wing. He's just going to throw it out to the front, and it actually does hit a shaft. I'm not sure if it's Ruedel driving to the net or is it Chorney. The two of them are extended, their sticks in the same area, and it caroms off one of them. And it looks like maybe Ruedel, just his, he's going to probably say it hit him, but change of direction surprised Allen, and 3-1 was the score.
Rochester had power play goals in both games against the Wolves for the first time this season. Strikes for 2 man advantage markers against Chicago.
Tough on the back end with the sticks today, too, with the curves.
Good point. We were talking about that. How do players handle the puck on the back end with those heel curves? Harper now looking back to the point. Corvo, 5-on-5 action now. A shot blocked on in front. Ristolainen taken away. Harper dances in. They score. No, the goal line is on.
The light's on.
A premature goal line. The referee right there waved it off.
He was in great position. Now the linesman's saying that he's saying it never went in. They are going to probably look at this, though. That's what it's there for, and the reason why they instituted it. Well, Shane Harper saying it's in. I'm not sure if our angle will show that. Strong move.
Is it in the back?
It's in the back of the net.
Yeah, it is.
It is in the net. Stripping of the puck, a nice play, and watch this. You'll see it. There it is. It's absolutely in the net.
They're going to say no goal. The goaltender was pushed into the net. I mean, Harper did push his pad into the net, but I think all's fair in love and war on a loose puck.
I mean, look at the way he's outstretched. He doesn't have that under control, and that was a split second, not even. That should be a good goal. I don't understand that rule, quite honestly. I know in situations when you're pushed in, when there's a bit of a push in front of the crease and you slid in because of the traffic, but that was not a situation like that at all. That puck was stopped and pushed and into the net, and I can see why Harper's a little upset with it. And that's a good play. Wasn't that difficult? He had to make sure he found that seam to get it down.
Wannstrom had a shorthanded goal against Milwaukee on Saturday. Couldn't come away with it. Great pressure, though, and that should just about do it as the Wolves rip it back in, and a chance for Wannstrom on the front. He scores! The Swede shorthanded pulls the Wolves within 1.
What was I just talking about?
Well, keep talking, Billy.
Brent Regner at his own bench is going to hammer this puck down the ice. Here he goes. Watch his puck come out awkwardly and funny in front of the net. It just surprises everybody. And Wannstrom in the vicinity, turning back, eye on the puck, bolts back, and it's on the tape and in the net. And that shot was a high shot. Talked about that a few times. Upper portion of the net, big break, good kill, momentum, and only down 1. He was just throwing the arm up there, and that was the last resort.
Not a bad rookie debut in the postseason for Andre McCabe, who spent most of the season in the ECHL. Davies Davies, a shot, caught the glass, picked up by Cannoni. He has Harper behind the cage. Pass hit the back of the net. Davies swoops in. Moving it to Harper, the cycle goes. Harper step free, Cundari shoots, he scores! Mark Cundari has tied it! The Cardiac Wolves pull even!
I was just thinking it's about time this line comes through with a big goal, because they have been so clutch in the last month. And excellent cycling. It's so hard to defend when guys can stop and start like Harper just did. What a pass it is. How about the control by Cundari? He takes the pass on his backhand. He's got a man beside him, pulls it to the forehand, and just finds a slight opening up against the post on the far side to tie the game at 3.
So the Wolves draw even. Mark Cundari, a trade acquisition, giving up their leading point producer at the time, Corey Locke, and it pays off in the postseason.
Don't stop now.
And Granat tried to muscle through, center broken up. For the Wolves in the postseason, 15-17 in their 20-year history now. That will be added to that total. Better on the road, though, in overtime. A 8-5 overtime road record in IHL and AHL combined playoffs for John Anderson's team.
I think there's a little bit more pressure on the home team in overtime.
And last time Rochester was in overtime 2 years ago, Game 3 in this building, and the Toronto Marlies won 3-2 to sweep Rochester out of the postseason. Here comes Jaskin. Jaskin maintains control. Now he sends it deep. Karate. 5-on-5. Sudden death overtime. Next goal wins and will take Game 1 of this best of 5. Chorney. Send it deep. Keith Aucoin on the ice. He's the only active Wolves player with a Calder Cup playoff overtime game winner. And again, averaging a point a game in his postseason career in the American League.
All you need to do here is get as many pucks as possible on the net. Shoot from anywhere.
Going forces the turnover. Jaskin will move it in. Jaskin never afraid to shoot the puck, but he has a tough time taking it away from Reassigned. Wolves trying to hold the zone. Davies gets some help now as Cannoni picks up control, fakes a play, now cuts it in front. A tip in front. Yes! Jaskin shoots, he scores! The Wolves take Game 1 in overtime! Welcome back to the Wolves, Dmitrij Jaskin!
Wow. What a comeback. How often are games decided so early in overtime? But what a comeback this is. Pat Cannoni will get this puck from the near boards to us on the hash marks and drive to the net. Dmitrij Jaskin. All game long we've been talking about getting more bodies in front of the net. Here's Davies keeping something alive. Gets a little help from Oberg, and Cannoni will pick it up. Davies goes to the net. Nice play on his part. He's got pretty good net presence there. And there's Jaskin, who actually stops that puck before it gets there, I believe, from Cannoni's stick. Here's the angle that'll show that. A little bit of a redirect, and just great work by Jaskin to pull away. He knew where the puck was, extended his arms and stick, and had an empty net to fire home. What a comeback that is.
What a travel day for Dmitrij Jaskin. This morning he was with the St. Louis Blues, and here tonight he wins it for the Wolves.
He traveled in class.
He certainly did.
With Mr. Levin.